Wave after wave after wave, an infinite loop of your people marching to their deaths inside a machine that was designed during a lunch break. You are content for a tutorial video. Your genocide has a like and subscribe button. Let's take a step back and talk about what you actually are. You're an illager. That's the official category. A portmanteau of ill and villager. You're literally a sick villager, a corrupted version of the peaceful merchant species. You have the same nose, the same body proportions, the same basic model. You look at a villager and you're looking at a version of yourself that got a different deal. They got workstations and beds and iron golems. You got a crossbow and a banner and a watchtower with no furniture. They live in communities. You live in outposts. They trade. You raid. Somewhere along the line, your branch of the species chose violence, and the game made sure you'd lose every time. Because that's the thing nobody tells you when you spawn in that outpost. You can't win. It's not that you're unlikely to win or that winning is hard. It's that the game is structurally designed so that you lose. Your crossbow bolts are blocked by shields. Your raids are triggered by players who are already strong enough to kill your captains. Your waves are perfectly spaced to give the player time to heal between them. Your loot table is deliberately generous to reward the player for killing you. Every single mechanic involving you is calibrated to ensure your defeat. You're not an enemy. You're a piñata. The game dressed you up as a villain and filled you with candy and handed the player a stick. You never had a chance. The Vindicators have it the worst in some ways. Those are the guys in your army who sprint at the player with iron axes, screaming, genuinely trying to do damage. And they can. A Vindicator hits hard. On hard difficulty, they deal serious damage and can actually threaten a player who's not paying attention. But not paying attention is the key phrase. The moment a player respects the Vindicator enough to raise their shield or back up, it's over. The Vindicator has no range, no defense, and no health pool that survives more than a few hits. Their whole strategy is run forward and hope is not a strategy. They're the bravest members of your army and they die first every single time. Valor is not rewarded in Minecraft. The Evokers are supposed to be your ace in the hole, rare spellcasters who summon fangs from the ground and deploy vexes. And vexes are scary. They fly through walls, they deal damage through shields, and they're hard to hit. For about 30 seconds, vexes are the most dangerous thing on the battlefield. Then they die on their own because they have a built-in timer that kills them automatically. Your best weapon has an expiration date. Your most powerful spell comes with a countdown clock. Even your magic is temporary. And through all of it, every raid, every patrol, every failed assault on a village, you never stop. You keep spawning. You keep patrolling. You keep marching toward villages with your crossbow loaded and your banner flying. You know you're going to lose. You've always known. Every pillager who's ever spawned has walked toward a fight they were designed to lose. And you do it anyway. Because that's what you are. You're the opposition. The thing the player has to overcome. The obstacle that makes the hero's victory feel earned. Without you, there's no raid. Without the raid, there's no triumph. Without the triumph, there's no hero of the village. You are the thing that has to break so someone else can feel strong. Every village that's ever been saved was saved from you. Every player who's ever felt like a hero felt that way because you showed up and lost. Every totem of undying sitting in a player's offhand, keeping them alive in their most desperate moments, was pulled from your evoker's dead hands. The most powerful survival item in the game comes from your people. You didn't just make the player's victory possible. You're keeping them alive long after the raid is over. Your defeat is their insurance policy. You lose, and they win forever. But somewhere out there, right now, in millions of worlds running on millions of servers and single-player saves, a pillager patrol is spawning on a hillside. 4 gray figures with crossbows, marching in formation behind a captain with a banner on their back. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they'll find. They know exactly how this ends. It ends the way it always ends. And they march anyway. Crossbow loaded, banner up, walking toward a fight they were born to lose. Not bad for the bad guy.